So all the mounts have been installed. These are metal frames that we went into, so we used metal tapping screws. We did put one screw into the side, so there's actually metal right there, so you're going to see 3 screws right here. Also notice that this is a left side chain, the right side is a right side chain. So with the brackets, you're going to notice that one of the brackets has a longer prong. That's the side where the chain is. So this is a left side chain. So being that this is a left side chain and the chain is going to hang right here, you have that longer bracket. So just make sure when you're installing them, wherever the bracket is going to be on the side of the chain, you're using the longer one. You'll notice here, these are both, this is a right side chain and this is a left side chain. So these are both shorties because there's no chain there. So that's where the short bracket or the short prong is going to be. Same thing here. If you come over here, this is a right side chain because it's a right side chain, longer prong. Right side chain, short prong. So as you can see, right side chain, long prong. So when installing your roller shade, the chain side is going to have the longer pin. So this piece right here is a little longer than this side over here where it's a little smaller. Okay, so make sure if you've got a left side chain, you're going to put the bracket that has the longer pin side on the left side. So there's a hook side and there's a pin side. Okay, you're always going to put the hook side in first. I come up and I just take the hook, and there's 2 little slots, and you just come up around the little prong and you get the hooks in. Once you get the hook in, come over here to the left side. You push the little pin in. Push the pin in. Get up over that little part. And the hardest part is just finding the hole. Once you find the hole, you're good to go. So once you have all your screens up, the next thing is you're going to want to do your ball stopper. Your ball stopper is going to be a little metal Pac-Man looking little piece of hardware that's going to come with your shades. You're going to get one for every shade. So what you do is you roll the shade all the way up as far as it can go, and you can see you can't go any further because essentially this piece right here acts as a ball stopper going this way. What you don't want to have happen is if you keep rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling, it'll eventually roll itself off of the screen. So that's where this ball stopper goes. So as you can see, the chain now is going upward, which is making the screen go down. So the ball stopper is going to go on this chain. How you figure out where that goes is you roll the screen all the way down to the bottom. And for me, I like to get off the ladder, because if you're standing up on the ladder, it'll always look a little closer just because of the angle. So I'll come down and I'll see how close can I get it. You know, all the time in almost every single building, especially my old building, this is not going to be even, so you're never going to get it to look perfectly even. So I'll usually just come up a little bit, and that's where I want my screen to stop. I don't want my screen to go any further than that. So what we do is, once you have it where it's going to go, you know, as far as you want it to go, you see this little spot where the chain is, and the chain is going to run into basically the hardware there. I come and I'll take my needle nose and I'll go 2 balls down or 3. You just got to remember what it is. So in this case, I'm going to go 2. So from this point here, I'm going to go down 2 of these little chain links. And that is where I'm going to put my ball stopper 2 up, because I went down 2 from where I wanted it to stop. And then you just come, take your needle nose and squeeze it. And if you do that properly, it'll stop wherever you wanted it to. So quickly you find the point that you want it to stop. You count down 2 or 3. If it's going to be 3, you just put the needle nose on that 3rd ball, and then you just pull it down, and you would count up 3 and put the ball on. For me, it was 2. Either way, you just want to make sure that you know exactly where that ball stopper is going to go so that it stops your screen from going too far. So the last step is going to be putting up your fascia. It's going to literally snap in. There's a little like little curve right here that's going to go over the top. So what you do is you place the top in first, all the way across. You're going to hook the top, and then you just snap it in, just like that. You want to make sure you hear it snap. If everything is done right, you'll have a very seamless looking, perfectly installed roller shade.